Dharma Bites is brought to you by Free Buddhist Audio, the Dharma for your life. Our work is funded entirely by donations from our generous listeners. If you would like to help us keep this free, make a contribution at freebuddhistaudio.com/donate. Thank you, and happy listening.
So the speed at which we live our lives, the volume of information we take in, and the kind of information we expose ourselves to, all have an impact on our ethical sensitivity. So this reflection is related to hri or hiri, but that word is not mentioned in the text. The word used here is, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, upavadati, which means blame, and also something like to tell secretly against. The idea is that you have your own internal spy, your own internal espionage agent, yeah? That spy or that agent knows what's really going on and can tell you the truth if you're willing to listen. So this is your conscience, yeah? I've noticed sometimes in discussions about ethics with order members that often people like to talk about the ethics of others or the ethics of the order, yeah? I think you might recognize that. But they quite often shy away from scrutinizing their own ethical life too closely. And sometimes this is because people don't know how to go further with ethical practice. Sometimes it might be avoidance. So in this teaching, the Buddha is asking us to have a good look at our ethical lives. And if we do, we may find that we're doing very well, and therefore have a sound foundation to build on and take further. I've been doing some retreats on the 10 precepts, and this is one of the points I've been trying to hammer home to people, is that actually order members, by and large, are very skillful, and we should recognize that and acknowledge it fully, and from there we can go further. Yeah? If we don't recognize that and acknowledge it fully, often we're continuing to think of ourselves as people who are more unskillful than we actually are. So I've rendered this one as, how ethically sensitive am I? Am I aware of my conscience being troubled in any way? Could I rejoice in my own ethical sensitivity? This should be reflected on again and again by an order member. Number 5, can my knowledgeable fellows in the holy life on close examination fault me with regard to my virtue? A person gone forward should often reflect on this. So the 5th reflection is about the impression our behavior would make on the rest of the Sangha if they knew about it. So it's referring to apatrapya or ottappa. And this could give rise to further questions. Are there some things that we keep secret from our friends in the order? Do we have the opportunity to confide and confess to friends in the order? Are we willing to be questioned or even admonished by our friends in the order with regard to our observance of the precepts? Could we make greater use of the order to help us to refine our ethical sensitivity and become more skillful?
We hope you enjoyed today's Dharma Bite. Please help us keep this free. Make a contribution at freebuddhistaudio.com/donate. And thank you.